We are working with a very underserved population, and so with that being said, just actually being able to reach out to families, reach out to students and help them to fill needs that they may not have been met before. And understanding that we're educating the whole child. So getting away from, we're just working with them for writing and reading and math, and realizing that we may have children who need clothes or need somewhere to sleep or need help with things at home. We're helping parents with parenting skills. And so whatever our students need, it's been really fulfilling for me to work intimately with the community, working with the councilwoman, working with all our community partners to just really provide the best education we can for all of our students here.
When I came to Scranton, it was kind of the kids would come to school and then they would go home, and they didn't feel connected to the school. So I think making it an environment where they're involved, the kids are taking responsibility. We have a very active student council. The kids are involved in a lot of the decision making in what they do, how their classes are set up. And I think that's been the most beneficial thing, is seeing that change from just a place where they come to learn to a place that they enjoy coming and are learning also.
We're trying to get our kids to realize that they matter. In this school, we trust them more than any other place they're ever going to be. And I tell them on the first day of school, I probably trust them more than their parents do. And most of the older kids kind of giggle at that, but it's true, because we are letting them have a say in what they do.
I mean, I just love my kids. They're fabulous. You know, they have their good days and their bad days. There are times when I take a deep breath and count to 10, but in general, every day I know I can come in and I can see their faces and know that they're doing good work, they're learning, they're making progress, and so that's what keeps me going every day.
You know, I know every kid's name in the school, and that alone means a lot to them. I can't tell you how many times I've heard them say, "How do you know my name?" And so just showing them that you care, and then being involved, knowing how they're doing in their classes.
You have the opportunity to build some amazing relationships in this district. And when you build those relationships with your peers and the families and colleagues, and also to the students, it really truly builds you professionally.
This staff is just a very family-oriented staff, and I just pride myself on being able to relate and have those good relationships with the families, and the teachers have good relationships with their families, and the students have good relationships with each other. That's one of the things I'm very proud of, so that we can all be a part of each other and help each other in any type of way that's needed.
There's no way that if I were the one handling all of the decisions and all of the discipline and everything, that I would be able to keep this place moving forward. So I think involving as many teachers and even students in the decision making, it takes a lot off of me and allows me to focus more on what's happening in the classrooms, making sure that the teachers are teaching what they're supposed to be in the best way for kids, and making sure that the kids are focused on learning. It creates buy-in, and it also motivates the teachers and the kids. So when they feel like they're valued enough to help in decision making, then they want to do more.
So as a principal, I feel like the most important thing is to direct all members of the school community to being scholar, student-centered, and making sure that all the decisions that are made are focused on improving student learning and student achievement. So my role as the leader of the building is to protect teacher time, to make sure that they're focused on what the kids need to do to succeed, and to encourage and assist the students where they need help.
You have to be a counselor. You have to really be a caregiver. Sometimes you have to be a truant officer. You know, you got to go find them. Where are we? Why you didn't come to school? You have to be engaged. You have to be pretty much a cheerleader for children, and to make sure that parents understand the essence of what must happen at home to support what we're doing here at school. So we have to provide professional development, not for just our staff, but we have to provide professional development for our parents and for our community. So, you know, that old saying that it takes a village to raise a child really is true.
for me, it was kind of a part of my personal mission to really give back myself to students that other people may have given up on. And so helping and showing them that, okay, I'm a product of Cleveland, I'm a product of our community, how can we work together to ensure that we're all successful?
We're showing them that who they are really matters and they can make a difference in what they do.
So I think the principal is the most important role in the district, and in any district. It is the academic and instructional leader. Why it's even more important in Cleveland is that my bet is that there's no one person that can solve the needs of 40,000 learners, but there are 100 people who can solve 400 learner problems at a time, and the combination of that math is 40,000.
Thank you, principals!
Thank you for doing all the hard work that you did for all the schools in Cleveland.
Thank you, principals!
Gracias!
Thank you, principals.
To all of my CMSD principals, I offer you my sincere thank you for all you do for our 40,000 scholars and their families and caregivers, and to all of our educators. Thank you for your work.